Okay, let's have a look at number A. Well, number A is pretty straightforward because that's x minus 0 squared plus y minus 2 squared is 10. Well, the center of this circle is easy. It's 0 and change that sign to 2 when you put it in there. The radius is the square root of 10. Okay, what a pleasure. Number B, let's have a look at this one. Okay, x squared plus 2x, and then we've got plus y squared is 0. Well, let's focus on completing the square here. Now, how do we do that? Watch how easy this is. X squared plus 2x plus, now careful, half the coefficient of x all squared. Then we've got the y squared there. But what we must do is we must add that on the right side, because if we don't, it's going to not make the equation balance. So if you do this on the left, you must do it on the right so that you don't change the equation's original format there, okay? Or form, let's say, rather. Okay, so it's x squared plus 2x, so half of 2 is 1. Then we've got y squared, and this is also 1 squared. So that's x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus y squared is 1. So you haven't changed much because the 1's would have cancelled. It's still x squared plus 2x plus y squared is 0, but you've put the 1 in, and the advantage of doing that is that this can factorize into a perfect square, and then the y we can write as y minus 0 squared. So it's x plus 1 squared plus y minus 0 squared is 1, and then what do we have? We have the center is, okay, that's 1 becomes negative 1, and then it just stays 0, and then the r squared is 1, so the radius is the square root of 1 there, which is 1. Okay, now try number C. If we have a look at this, okay, x squared minus 8x plus y squared plus 6y is equal to 2. Well, what do? We're going to complete the square. So for this guy, I'm going to add in half the coefficient of x all squared, and then for this y squared plus 6y plus y squared plus 6y plus half the coefficient of y all squared equals, now careful now, we've got the 2 there, but we must add in, now this is important, we must add to the right side half the coefficient of the x all squared and also half the coefficient of the y squared. So that's, we've sorted him out there, this guy's sorted, there it is there, and we've sorted him out there at the bottom here. And on the right, if we've put that on the left, we put it on the right. If we put that on the left, we put it on the right. Okay, now let's see what this comes to. That's x squared minus 8x, so half of negative 8 is negative 4 squared is 16, plus y squared plus 6y plus a half of 6 is 3, 3 squared is 9. Okay, great. And then on the right, we've got 2 plus the 16 plus the 9. So you've added 16 there and there on the right. You've added 9 there on the left and 9 on the right. And then all you've got to do is factorize. So x squared minus x minus 16, x minus 4, x minus 4, or x squared minus 8x plus 16 is x minus 4 all squared, plus y plus 3 all squared there is equal to 16 plus 9 is 25, that's 27 there. Okay, now it's very, very easy to determine the center, which is going to be, what's that, negative 4, which is 4, positive 3, which is negative 3, and the radius is the square root of 27, and there you've got it. So remember, with completing the square, you go half the coefficient of x, which is minus 8, and then you've got for the y squared plus 6y half the coefficient of y, which is 6, and you add those in, but you add them on the right as well, and you have then a perfect square trinomial for x squared minus 8x plus 16 and y squared plus 6y plus 9. There we go. And there you've got it, and you can get your center. Now guys, stay with us. We're going to continue with more analytical geometry, particularly looking at tangents to circles in the next lesson.